What is going on YouTube? I just finished doing a shoulder workout and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. I don't have any shoulder workout videos on my channel. This is the first one. Let's get straight into it. So the first exercise that we did is dumbbell shoulder press. This is a great exercise if you have imbalances. I do barbell shoulder press sometimes too. It's a great exercise. And again, if you, like I said, if you have imbalances, you should probably go with the dumbbells because it allows you to hit each arm individually, and it's just a better way to contract your shoulders if you have imbalances. Because like I said, if one shoulder is weaker than the other and the other shoulder is stronger, over time if you do barbell movements, the imbalances is just gonna grow, and you don't want that. You want to make sure everything is just stable and nice. So that's what we did. We did 3 sets of dumbbell shoulder press. It's a great exercise to just pump those front delts up with blood, and usually I go really heavy on this exercise. I like to go heavy because this is the first exercise, like the compound movement, where we focus on heavier weight, and we just want to make sure we're getting stronger over time. And this is an exercise where I focus on progressive overload. Like my goal is to get stronger on this exercise, so I start most of my shoulder workouts with this exercise. As you can see in the clips, I'm training with my boy Alpa. Again, I like to train with different training partners. I've said this in my arm video. I just like training with different partners, man. It's always a great experience to just talk with people, just get to know people. And Alpa is a pretty good friend of mine. I met him like 2 years ago, and it's just, we've been training like here and there ever since. So the second exercise that we did is lateral raises. I made a video on this recently, and this is the best shoulder exercise, hands down. You can't beat this exercise. The reason being, like I said, I'm gonna sum it up real quick. Your front delt, rear delt gets a lot of work by doing pulling and pressing movements. Your side delts doesn't get any work. Obviously, it is a stabilizing muscle group in your shoulder workouts and in your pressing and pulling movements, but the side delt doesn't get any direct isolation and just work. So you wanna make sure you actually isolate them, and the only way to do that is by lateral raises. So what we did is we did 4 sets of 15 to 25 reps. Like I said, form is really important. You wanna make sure you contract and control the weight throughout the whole range of motion. This is not about weight, so make sure you can pick a weight. Make sure you pick a weight that you can handle for solid reps. And you want to make sure you go high reps on this. There's no point of doing low rep sets on the lateral raises. So the third exercise that we did is a pressing movement again, and this is the machine shoulder press. This is a great machine. This is not my favorite machine. I used to do what I usually do is I do behind the neck shoulder presses with a Smith machine, and this is just a great way to just do lighter weight. This is a pressing movement again, and this time I focus on doing a moderate to lighter weight, and I just want to get a higher rep range where I can just feel the burn and feel the muscle working. But today we did the machine press. So the machine press is just a great exercise. Like I said, hits your front delt, and if you don't want to do a barbell movement or a dumbbell movement, you can probably do machines. If you have injuries, machines is a great way. But if you don't have injuries, you should basically just stick to the basics, like the dumbbell and barbell movement. But we wanted to do another pressing motion, so that's what we did. We did machine presses after the 2 first exercises. So that's what we did. We did 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions, and the goal here is just to get a controlled range of motion where you just feel the weight, feel the muscle working. You don't want to let the machine control you. And the good thing with machines is, like I said, injuries is a great way to just get away, stay away from injuries if you have that. And it's also, the good thing with this is you don't use your stabilizing muscle groups. It's just a pure range of motion. Like it hits your front delt constantly. So that's what we did. So the 4th exercise that we did is a rear delt motion, and again we hit the front delt to begin with, side delt, front delt again. Now we're doing rear delt. You want to make sure you hit all of the heads of the shoulder. Your shoulder has 3 heads: front, side, and rear. You want to make sure you hit all heads, because if you want that 3D look, you want everything to just be even. You don't want anything to be a weak point. So that's what we did. The rear delt flies on the machine on the pec deck. This is a great exercise for just isolating the rear delt. And the most important tip I can give to you guys about this machine, about rear delt exercises, is that a lot of people don't know this. Listen carefully. When you're doing rear delt motion, a rear delt exercise, listen carefully now. You don't want to retract your shoulder blades. You want to let your shoulder blades loose. That's the key thing with rear delt motion, a rear delt motion. Instead of retracting your shoulder blades back, you want to let your shoulder blades come forward and do the exercise from here. I know it sounds weird, but that's the best way to actually isolate your rear delt. That's how you hit your rear delt. If you retract your shoulder blades, what's going to happen is your traps is going to get activated, and you don't want that. So you want to make sure you actually let your shoulder blades come forward. So after 4 exercises, we already hit the front, side, and the rear. Now we're doing a burnout. We just want to finish off the shoulder workout with a good isolation movement. And what I did is this is a burnout that I found on the internet. I don't remember the video where I saw this, but it's just a great exercise where you hit all 3 heads of the shoulder and you just isolate them. This is a isolation movement. And what we do here is we do a rear delt motion to begin with, and we do 15 reps. The second thing we do right after that is a side delt motion and then a front delt motion. And you do 15 reps on each of those. And in total, we do 2 sets of these. So we do 2 sets of 45 reps in total, 15 rear, 15 side, 15 front. And then we do a second set of the same thing, 15 rear, 15 side, and 15 front. This is just a great way to just burn out your shoulders. You're gonna feel a insane burn on your shoulders. You're gonna get an extreme pump, and this is just a great way to just finish off your workouts. And again, as you can see, I did 4 exercises with a burnout, which is a 5th exercise, and there is no point of doing 6, 7, 8 exercises. You wanna make sure you complete a shoulder workout where you hit all 3 heads of the shoulders in a short amount of time. You don't wanna make your workouts longer. You wanna make sure you make them shorter, and you wanna make sure you get good exercises, and you want to make sure you hit all 3 heads of the shoulder. Like I said, make sure you perform the rear delt movements with your shoulder blades forward instead of back, and make sure you do side delt movements. The side delt is so crucial. A lot of people think to get bigger shoulders, you need to do a lot of pressing movements, and that is completely, okay, that's not completely wrong, but it is somewhat wrong. You want to make sure you isolate your side delt. Because when you're benching heavy, when you're doing pulling movements heavy, you get a lot of work on your shoulders. But your side delts doesn't get as much work, so you want to make sure you do that. And that is it for this video, man. I did a shoulder workout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this if you haven't already. Helps me out a lot, like I said. Please drop this video a thumbs up if you actually enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, and by the way, take care.